Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to John's Tropical Paradise. It is a wet morning. It's been raining for the past about 5 days. So I'm just going to be checking on what's been growing and explaining a little bit about what I've been growing here and why I've been doing this. So follow along with me while I guess go through some of the new things that are popping up, especially after this rain, and enjoy this coffee with me this morning, and we'll get right into it. Okay, so let me put my coffee down. We have my Monstera is popping back up, along with, this is a variegated shampoo ginger. Everything is looking really flush, and there's my cassava starting to pop back up, along with, this is a custard apple. All of this tropical spinach, along with a bunch of flowers. Look at all these flowers that are popping up. I spread seeds all over, get a bunch of native wildflowers, and just spread them all over. And this is a bay leaf. I grab leaves off of this, and that's what you can use in your cooking. And here is, I like this as a nice edge plant. It's a scaredy cat plant. I don't think it really does much, but smells really fragrant, and it's a nice, really edge plant too. Spreads pretty quickly. But here, go through some more of these flowers. Here's a zinnia that's popping up. Got some more zinnias over here. There's some pentas that are flowering. And then my perfume tree is looking really nice, starting to really flush out some nice blooms and be really fragrant. I love it when it's blooming. And we also have some Longans. Can't wait to try these again. I only had about 2 of them last year, and kind of tastes like an almond, but it's an interesting fruit. I'll show you once it gets larger. Some more of the growth that's been happening. It's when it rains here, everything just seems to take off. And I also love this bee balm. That's one of my favorite flowers. All these flowers popping up. Here's some more. Love these. More flowers. There's another one. I just like when there's intricate flowers that have a lot going on with them, and everything that's unique. Definitely like to plant those around. So then more flowers that are popping up. And then here, this is, I'm pretty happy about. This is the necklace pot, it's starting to flower, but you could really see it over here. I think these are little some type of little worm that got on there. Something on there. Not 100% sure, but I'll just let it be. Now, the natives are really beautiful this time of the year. They didn't have any problems at all. Or Moringa popping up that's just taking off. And then I wanted to show, here's my Simpson stopper. It is really looking nice right now. It should have these little red berries on them pretty soon. There's so much wildlife on here. And then once the red berries come, the birds love it too. I planted it for the birds. This isn't, I mean, I guess you can eat it, but it's not really the best. And it's really tiny, so it's a lot of work. So that's for the birds. And the Cacao is just taking off right now. It's just pushing out so many leaves. And every day I look at it, there's a new flush of growth. It's just so amazing. And then this is beautyberry. It will have these really nice purple berries on them, and you'll be able to see why they call it beautyberry. Well, I guess that's my guess of why they call it beautyberry. But that is looking really nice. The bird bath is full from all the rain. I also have all these, now these are just self-seeded themselves. These are, I keep these in as nitrogen fixers, kind of like helps the soil. I don't know the exact name of these, but you could see these all over. There was one tree that was back here and it just self-seeded. I don't know if I've explained this one. This is a yucca. This has been in the ground since I've moved in here. This is one of the first things I got. It has been really happy. It hasn't had any problems at all. Let's see what's going on around here. Oh yeah, I love these flowers. Kind of look like daisies, but the sweet almond is coming back, and it is really fragrant right now. Really enjoying that. Alright, so the reason why I plant like this is so that they could shade out each other and help each other grow. When I look at this empty lot right next door, you could see how high density it is and how everything is right next to each other. Nothing has to be watered, it just takes care of itself. And there's pretty much all natives back here. So I just took it as a learning opportunity just to look at how things are growing around you. If there's a bunch of trees right next to each other and they're thriving, and just take that as an idea. Now, another thing I wanted to show you is I have this tree that grows back here, and it's actually like a tree growing through another tree. So if you're wondering about how close things can grow together, they're practically sitting on top of each other, and they just grew naturally. So I mean, I don't expect you to grow right on top of each other like that, but if you have a large canopy tree along with a shorter tree, you can plant them together. There's different canopies that you can have, and they don't all have to share the same area. And then also, if you're managing them and you're trimming them back, I mean, you can plant pretty close together. I mean, I have a avocado tree and then an imbe tree right next to it. Well, here's another avocado, but that was back to rootstock. But if you are just planting one thing in the middle of your yard and expecting it to grow, it pretty much is going to have a lot of struggles, unless it's like fantastic soil and you're going out there and you're babying it every day. If you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. There's no right or wrong way to do things, but I don't want to go out there and have to water things and have to baby it and take care of it. I just want to plant it in the ground, maybe give it a little bit of love. But if you have some companions and some shade plants, some flowers, some nitrogen fixers, some other things around, then they're all going to help each other out. And you got to learn from nature. So here's some this is a native plant. This is either scorpion tail or lizard tail. I have to look it up. I know there's two different kinds, but I think it's scorpion tail. But I know there's a lizard tail, but I gotta look that one up. And then now this is something that's really cool. This is my cacao tree. It was pretty large at one point, but I can see some new growth coming out at the bottom, and I thought this died all the way back. Oh, there's a millipede or whatever. These guys are good for your soil. If you see them all around, that's a good sign for your soil. Millipede castings, they sell them. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. And if this was all alone, nothing right next to it, I don't think it would have come back. So I like to do the high density. Here's a neem tree. This is where you get your neem oil from. They look really nice too. Hopefully I'll get some bananas soon. They're starting to take off. Already had to cut out some pups, and there's more and more popping up. But they're gonna hopefully get a lot of bananas this season. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit, my morning walk with my coffee, and share some of the progress. It's always nice to see some of it, and in a couple days I'll be able to see this seaside goldenrod. Looks like it's almost about ready to flower. I love looking at that. Okay, well, you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks. All right, bye-bye.